Miss Dirt, the Dustman's Daughter by Alan Alberg and Tony Ross. Daisy Dirt was an unusual girl. She was the poorest and the richest girl in the whole town. Daisy had lots to wear and nothing to wear, a huge room of her own and a tiny room of her own. She had a little dog and a big dog, a little hamster and a big horse, a big dinner and a very big dinner. You see, Daisy lived half the time with her dad and half the time with her mum. Daisy's dad was a dustman. He was a divorced dustman on the dole. "What's on the dole mean, Dad?" said Daisy. "On the dole means out of work, no money, skint," her dad said. Daisy's mum was a duchess. She had got married again to a duke. He was a dozy duke in the Daimler. "What's a Daimler, Mum?" said Daisy. "This is," said her mum. Daisy's life was a whirl. Here is her diary to prove it. Monday, breakfast with Dad. School, tea at Betty Biff's house. Home to Mum. Tuesday, breakfast with Mum. School, tea at Maisie Min's house. Home to Dad. And so on and so on and so on. Yes, Daisy's life was a whirl. She went back and forth between her mum and Dad, like a parcel, like a pendulum, like a ping-pong ball. "I never know if I'm coming or going," she said. Then one day Daisy went to her mum's and found nothing to wear, nothing to eat, and no horse. There was a crowd in the street, a car boot sale on the lawn, for sale signs everywhere. You see, the Duke had had some bad luck. He was stony broke. "What's stony broke mean, Mum?" said Daisy. "Stony broke means no money, skint." "Oh dear," said Daisy. "Yes," said her mum, "I'm a down-and-out duchess." But still, Daisy's life was a whirl. She still went back and forth between her mum and Dad like a homing pigeon with two homes, like a hamster in a wheel. Here is her diary again to prove it. Saturday, breakfast with Mum, jumble sale with Mum, bike ride with Mum, home to Dad. Sunday, breakfast with Dad, washing up with Dad, football match with Dad, home to Mum, and so on and so on and so on. Then one day, Daisy went to her dad's and found a crowd in the street, a TV reporter at the door, photographers everywhere. You see, Daisy's dad had had some good luck. He had won the lottery. I'm a dressed-up dustman in a daze. Then out they went for a drive. In a Daimler. Daisy Dirt was an unusual girl. She was the richest and the poorest girl in the whole town. And she still is. The end.